I am dying. To be more succinct, I am about to die. This confession is just my way of attempting to make peace with whatever options I have on the other side. It's a worthless and typical attempt at salvation from someone who truly does not deserve it. Truth be told, if I wasn't about to die, I wouldn't be writing about anything. I love what I do too much, plus I'd be killed by my people shortly after sharing this info with you all. Ironically, as menacing as I have been for the last 40 years, at the end, I find myself more pathetic than my weakest victim. There's a very old saying that information is power. It is one of the truest things you'll ever hear. I was just powerful before my illness. I was very powerful before my illness. Just not in the way that one might describe someone as powerful. My power didn't come from great wealth or brutal force or political success, even I'm not that narcissistic. My power came from harnessing the mundane and the minutiae of life. I became powerful through observation and routine, through patience and planning, through cunning and camouflage. And people like me visit your home almost every day, and you all hardly notice. We, or as you'll come to call us, the gazers, know your most intimate detail. We know everything about you. When you're home, when you're not, who are you having an affair with, when you're on your rag, how many children you have, which rooms they stay in, how often you remember to lock your backyard gates, what type of medicine you take, what you like to eat and drink, who owes you money, who you owe money to, what type of animals you have, etc. Some of you have bought us Christmas presents, baked us pies, even asked us into your homes and into your lives. You've done all this without realizing that we are the reason you can't find your mother's pearls, had your car stolen, lost your beloved pet, found your father dead, or your siblings kidnapped. And, well, you get what I'm saying. We, the gazers, are at your service. Garbage men, gas and electric meter men, grass cutters, etc. I was your mailman. The gazers communicate just like you do. We email, post on Reddit and 4chan, etc. We've just been so successfully hiding in public that the transfer of information, transfer of the most fantastic details, has never been simpler. The most unsuspecting phrase that you find in short stories like these, or on message boards, often mean the most sinister and tantalizing things to a gazer. Going to the store. She wore a short red dress. It's time to put the baby down for a nap. Having roast for dinner. Finally taking the kids out for ice cream. All mean much different things to me and my kind than they normally would to you. We can identify ourselves by the nicknames that we have for our specialties. If you've enjoyed a little B&E or a little stalking while you stroll, you are thrifty. Enjoyed a more professional approach by selling off the information that you've collected to interested buyers. Then you sold Avon. Kidnap women, children, and or pets. You are a tooth fairy. As for me, and people like me, they call us Picassos. Funny thing is, none of us ever saw our marks until the day the deed was done. That's what makes the system work. If 5 people in the last year come up butchered in my neighborhood or on my mail route, I'm not going to be in business long, like I was for the last 40 years. No. You see, our power came from the information that we all collected, and the better notes I took, the more information was shared back with me. The better the information, the better the pay. Whether it be monetary or a fun fact about my next victim. It was always easy to find garage or estate sales online and sell and collect information. Information was currency, and I was a rich man. Anyway, I'm not writing this to brag or relive my exploits. My hope is that by sharing this information, maybe I'll save enough lives, spare enough heartache and despair to get some sort of reprieve in the next life. A kind of ridiculous thought now that I'm thinking back to all that I've done. Let me leave you with one piece of advice. Next time you see a service worker near your home, smile at him or her. No normal person is going to be in a good enough spirit to smile after walking in the hot sun, picking up 30 pounds of your shit for 6 hours straight. If that person smirks back at you, congratulations. You've just grinned at a gazer. But if the gazer smiles wide, well, you may have just welcomed the Tooth Fairy, or an equally horrifying proposition, a Picasso, into your home.